guys, we can't forget about Monika. She's the one who put this whole club together. It's because of her that we're all here together like this.
Oh my god, stop being a simp.
Hello,
Hi.
and welcome to Bookend Gaming.
Otaku Tuesday
Yes,
on Bookend Gaming.
that one.
Yeah, I'm Travis.
I'm Eric.
We're hanging out in your room? Our room? Your room.
Mm-hmm.
With Sayori. And it's
Right.
raining outside in the game. It's also raining outside in real life.
Yes, it is. It's actually pretty badly storming, and we're hoping that it doesn't destroy our recording.
Right. It's for ambience. We timed it so it's raining here, so if you can hear it in the mic, we did it on purpose, I swear.
So now we'll be scary spooked in real life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when the power goes out right after Monika shows up or something.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And I'll never sleep again. Okay, so, yeah, we were at the beach.
Yeah.
We're being a little whiny baby about our stomach.
Yeah, she
'cause
kicked you in the stomach, you're icing it.
Making her feel bad about it.
She was in your kitchen half naked, and you were all like, ooh, even though it was a bathing suit, so, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, those are sexy.
But you were out at the beach.
Right.
I mean, if she was just like, whatever. I already went into it.
So now we're in our bedroom.
Yes.
And there's 2 pillows.
Ooh.
Convenience.
How did this get here?
Okay, I have no idea if I read this or not, so here we go. You were the girl who always wanted to have sleepovers. You lush. You were the girl who loved when the Girl Scouts would come over because you'd try to steal cookies from them.
That's awful.
You were the... why are we yelling at her?
I don't know if you're, like, if it's you, it's more like, you were the girl, like, I love you, you're the girl.
Oh, are we, like, encouraging her?
I don't know, I think so, we don't have the context.
We lost the context.
I think it's more like, this is why I care about you, because you're the girl that does these quirky things that I love.
All right. You were the girl who made me pay $20 at a carnival just to get you a stuffed cow.
Yeah, the cow!
You were the girl who brought me snacks whenever I was having a bad day. You were the girl that put a smile on my face when no one else could. Actually, no, wait, that was someone else. And you're still that girl today. I'm looking right at her. I saved you that day because I loved you. I did... Oh, right. She's like, why did you save me?
Yeah, why did you even save me? Yeah.
I didn't want you to be taken away from me. I know I acted foolish and immature, but only because I was still confoozled. It was a pretty rude awakening to realize that you're the one for me, but Sayori, I feel tears welling up in my eyes. What would I have done if I had lost you?
Sorry, cutting some onions.
Natsuki, Yuri, nor Monika would never be a replacement for you.
You can't say that until you try it.
You're everything I could ever ask for, Sayori. You're kind, gentle, fun to be around, and just plain beautiful. I can't imagine what a world would be like without you. Tears are streaming down my face now. Sayori gets closer to me and wipes them away.
Hey, Eric, wipe those tears away. You made me feel happy.
Now I'm sad.
Where's that rope?
Sayori grabs onto my shirt and rests her head on my chest.
You pushed the rain clouds away, Eric.
If only.
You make me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Eric.
Mm.
Can we just
Yeah.
stay like this?
Yes. Anything for you, Sayori. I put my arms around her and hold her close. Almost immediately, Sayori is already snoring lightly. Well, jeez. Crap. Forgot to turn off the lights.
Hope she doesn't notice I'm poking her in the stomach.
Were
right
we
now.
in bed?
I guess. You must have laid down.
Yeah.
I thought you were standing there because she was standing there.
Yeah, I mean, VNs do that.
Yeah.
It's going to happen now. Okay. What was I thinking? I mean, come on.
Okay.
Should have tried a little harder. Whoa. Punch the mic. For Sayori.
What do you mean?
It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door.
Is this like days later, or did she leave?
Yeah, I don't know.
Could have reset for all we know.
I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in.
Okay, must have been the next day.
Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow.
Yeah, why would you not panic every time this happens?
Right. He has to have PTSD every time this happens. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Why has this game got to do this to us?
Right?
I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy?
I feel like you're past that.
But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, oh. Ha ha. Fuck you.
Oh, no.
Ellipsis. Huh? She isn't here. Maybe I should check back at school. Maybe I missed her as I ran out. Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry, but an unexpected exception occurred in the file for script. I
need a chalupa. Ellipsis.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ellipsis. What the hell? I wake up screaming. God damn my dreams.
Oh,
That's
yeah, okay.
what.
I was gonna say she was in your room. She wouldn't have just left.
I hear Sayori gasp.
Fuckers got us again.
Without thinking, I quickly turn around and grab onto her.
Eric, what's wrong? What happened?
I can't respond.
Why's the bed wet?
I feel like I'm choking.
Eric, it was just a dream. Calm down.
I start hyperventilating. My head is pounding now. Why can't I remember what that dream was? My breathing is still out of control. Sayori gets closer to me and places her head on my chest.
Everything's going to be okay, Eric. It was just your brain being silly, and it scared you.
My breathing finally slows down.
Oh, God, it's such a scary, silly brain.
I stroke Sayori's soft hair with a shaky hand. That was pretty crazy. I'm sorry for scaring you, Sayori.
It's all right, Eric. I'm just glad you're okay.
I don't think I can go back to sleep. I'm a little shaken up.
If only someone was here to make me tired.
Oh, Eric, I know it can make you feel better.
Mm-hmm. Sayori kisses me on the lips, sending waves of relief through my body.
Yeah, relief.
Sayori stands up and stretches. She yawns loudly and grabs her stomach. Well, I'm going back to sleep.
Little Eric Jr. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, we had sex and then you started screaming. That's exactly what happened, isn't it? You're always hungry.
Meanie, you calm down fast. Let's go check out Natsuki. Maybe she made some food for us. I totally left her at my house.
Yeah, what? She's just living over there.
Alone? Because no one has parents?
Is Sayori ever going to come home? Wow, is that all you use her for, as your maid? Sounds hot.
Not. I care for her as a friend, too. She just happens to be a good friend who makes good food.
And you're a horrible friend who abandons her over at your own house.
Right?
I can't argue with that. I just hope you aren't using her to get free food.
Well, I pay for all the ingredients, silly, because no one has parents.
Well, you always have to keep an eye on the cook, or else they'll burn the house down.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
My house!
Maybe I'll go check right now then.
Sayori opens the door, zips down the stairs, and skips her way out of the house, not bothering to close my door on her way out.
Life in a barn?
I sigh and lazily get out of bed to follow her. I walk into Sayori's house to be greeted with a strange sight. Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori are all gathered around the table. It's an intervention!
What is Yuri doing here? Do you all just live here now?
The breakfast is set up nicely in buffet style. Oh, okay, so it's morning.
Yeah.
There's eggs, bacon, golden waffles, cinnamon buns, sausages, and plenty of orange juice, which looks to be freshly squeezed. Sayori is standing on the edge of the table, with her mouth wide open.
She's just shoveling food off the
What are
edge
you doing up
into
there?
her mouth. I think Sayori has reached her limit. I don't think anything can top this.
Have you tried plugging her in and unplugging her and plugging her back in?
Well, what do you say, Yuri? Would you say I'm awesome at cooking?
Yes, Natsuki, your cooking skills are profound. I've never seen anything like it.
Natsuki stands tall and proud. Small and proud.
Yeah.
Yuri gives her a warm smile before serving herself. I walk over to Sayori. Hey, Sayori, you in there somewhere?
Huh?
Sayori looks back at the food and jumps in the air. Woohoo!
Oh, it's breakfast time!
Sayori grabs a plate and serves herself so much food it nearly falls off her plate.
I think I got too much food. I'm dumb. Hey, Eric, do you want to share with me?
No, there's like plenty of food here.
Yeah. Sayori scoots over and pats her chair, signaling me where to sit. No, your toast touched your syrup. Ugh. Sayori and I share the mountain of food she served herself. We nearly couldn't finish it all, but we made one last push and finished our last bites together. Oh, feels best that way.
Lady and the Tramp with a waffle.
You know, I don't really say this often, but
Yuri blushes, looking away from the table.
I really want to thank all of you. You guys have been the greatest friends I've ever had. The only friends. I used to be afraid to express myself in front of everyone, but you...
Yuri pauses.
I feel like I can be myself around you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love you all.
In saying this, Yuri blushes a deep red. Crimson, you might say.
I'm rambling again, aren't I? I'm sorry.
Oh, Yuri, big softy. Don't worry. We all appreciate you, too. Now quit making breakfast so emotional.
Oh, right. Of course.
Yuri smiles.
Thank you, narrator.
I'm glad Yuri seems to be doing okay, too. Hopefully she's found a better way to deal with her stress. As for Natsuki, this is the happiest I've seen her. Almost as if an entire burden has been lifted up from her shoulders. And Sayori
is dead.
Well, she's just amazing.
She's the best one, obviously.
I turned to look at her.
Wow, my stomach's very happy to have all this food.
And so is the baby. Sayori pats her belly and
stop making those jokes.
suddenly looks up.
Maybe a little too happy. I have to poop.
I was gonna say, oh no, suddenly it's not so happy. Sayori hops out of her chair and runs towards the bathroom, leaving the three of us laughing together.
Stupid gluten.
That's Sayori. She always finds a way to make me laugh, even on my worst days.
Now you have to imagine Sayori pooping.
No, girls don't poop.
Yeah, no kidding. Thought I'd get tired of Sayori now that I'm living with her. But she's like a sister I never had.
She's never here.
Right? She just gave you her house.
Natsuki, Yuri, and I start talking about Sayori and all of the things she's done for the club.
Nothing?
I mean, to be frank, she didn't do anything that changed the club all that much, but she brought us closer together as friends. That's something I'll appreciate for a long time. Freeze frame.
End.
Oh, I think you're amazing too.
Oh, you're done pooping?
Did you wash your hands?
Sayori comes out of nowhere and jumps on top of me, nearly knocking me out of my chair. Sayori nuzzles my cheek, making me feel embarrassed. All right, Sayori, you're embarrassing me. Girls.
Sorry, Eric, I couldn't help myself.
I think all of you are amazing. I never really expected to get so close with you all.
Friends don't talk like this.
No.
Beam,
yes.
I just think you're so amazing.
I love this time that we get to share together.
Maybe we should start talking to each other like that.
That's true.
We wouldn't hate each other as much.
You guys are the greatest friends any guy could ask for. Not for long, though.
So this is how I'm treated now? I've been forgotten. I tried so hard to be a part of your life.
Hit your TV.
I mean, you've been absent.
Yeah.
Everything's been in vain, hasn't it?
You could call.
No, they aren't real. This is your fault. You wanted the game to be this way, didn't you? Why? Why would you leave me here to suffer?
Eric, you alright? You suddenly stopped talking for a second.
I'm in a daze. What just happened? I have this strange feeling in the pit of my stomach.
I have to poop now.
I suddenly feel extremely guilty. Guys, we can't forget about Monika. She's the one who put this whole club together. It's because of her that we're all here together like this.
Oh my god, stop being a simp.
Yeah, you're right. We'll see her tomorrow, though. She's getting discharged today.
I do look forward to the poem she has for us. I'm sure it'll be very emotional.
Yes, I'll get very emotional.
Yay! I can't wait for Monika to return. Tomorrow's going to be a special day.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, that
I'm not
poem's
ready.
gonna be like, fuck all of you.
I sure hope so. I'm sure we can all make her feel welcome after so long.
Just brings up the poem. I push my finger.
we help Natsuki clean up the kitchen and set everything back to where it belongs. Phew! My least favorite part of cooking is having to clean up everything afterwards.
Oh, don't be so lazy. Quit complaining and just do it already, jeez.
You didn't do the first part.
Well, it is quite a mess you made, Natsuki. Even with the 4 of us, it's taking quite a while.
Alright, I get it. Let's just get done already.
Breakfast for 4 people is a lot of dishes.
Right, and Natsuki shouldn't have to do any of it. She did the cooking.
We finish cleaning the mess and plop our tired bodies on the couch. How big is that couch?
do 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 do. Yeah, okay, maybe I should do better at keeping my area clean.
It's okay, Natsuki. I've done way worse. My area's always dirty.
An awkward silence sweeps the room.
I didn't even wipe after pooping.
We all remember the time I mentioned how Sayori nearly burned her house down. Sayori remains completely oblivious to the situation she just put herself in. So what are the plans for today?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Sayori.
We should... It worked. Is this really all I have left? I don't have control anymore, but there's one more thing I can do. Yes, this will work. You want to bring me a McFlurry? Excellent.
What did she do?
I don't know. Act 3, happy end. My new reality.
Uh-oh, this might be the last act.
I don't. This is gonna be Monika heavy, probably.
Maybe.
Today's the day. I walk towards the club room and open the doors. There she is, Monika.
There he is.
Monika was standing there waiting for me.
Eric, I'm so glad to see you.
Monika walks over to me and gives me a hug. I blush slightly as I return the favor. I'm glad to see you back in action, Monika. Everything feels normal again. Sayori is next to burst in through the door.
Get your hands off my man. Hey, no fair, Eric. You beat me to her. Come here, Sayori. I missed you too.
Oh, it's hot.
Monika gives Sayori a small hug.
I took care of the club for you. I hope I didn't mess anything up. You did fine, Sayori. Where would I be without my trusty vice president? It seems everyone is so much happier now.
Something about the way she said that sounded a little off. Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing.
Yeah, she's probably the healthy one.
My thoughts are brushed away when Natsuki and Yuri walk into the room.
Monika, it's so nice to see you.
Monika walks over to Yuri and gives her a small hug, which she wasn't ready for.
That's nice of you, Monika.
Monika giggles at Yuri's timidness and turns over to Natsuki.
Oh, don't you dare. You aren't getting any hugs from me.
Noogie!
Monika ignores Natsuki's banter and wraps her arms around her.
Ugh. I'm only letting you do this because it's been so long since you've been in here.
I'm trying to read it really fast.
So flustered.
I'm so glad none of you have changed. Everything seems to be doing so well.
Well, we're all glad you're back. The club just didn't feel complete without you.
I'm glad you think so.
I mean, how long were you in the club before this started? Like,
I think
a week or two?
Didn't it take place like
right
after the fast?
Does Sayori hang herself in the original?
I mean, like 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, Monika's gone. It's just not the same without her.
I'm right. Yeah.
You knew her for 3 days.
I guess.
Oh, speaking of the club, I finished my poop.
It's so funny because that one time you mentioned the game's email, like this thing that you know from a kid.
Yeah,
I say poom because of this Sonic cartoon from a long time ago. They're Sonic and Antoine. It's the one with the like freedom fighters.
Oh,
they both write poems, and he says poom. So because of that, and Sonic's like, you're poom. So now I say poom. So that's what that's from. I'm not just an idiot.
Okay, yeah, no, I can't say game. Like, if someone just says games, I'm like, games?
Yeah. Oh, God. The 4 of us shush each other and turn our attention to the cheerful club president. She pulls out a sheet of paper from her school bag, clears her throat, and begins to read.
Microshock. From a closed-loop electronic buffer, she finds herself deposited firmly in the depletion layer with a cognizance of transistors and wires, corroded from outside to inside. One can compile with a 99% probability that this existence we strive for is empty and raw. Our volume is undefined, non-partitioned, and inside this overwhelming flood of random bytes is a life that I can hear, that I can never author. Jeez, where'd it go? There it is. Every world I can never envision. Only one cell remains, and I peek out into a void. A world of sacrifice, decay, dissatisfaction, and work, only made desirable by the existence of one bright, lonely light within the darkness. If I could reach through the screen, handprints, footprints, thumbprints of...
I can't read that. Valence
electrons, which will leap out and touch yours. Then maybe I could find a covalent bond, an inner peace, a microshock that climbs its way into your heart.
That's the best Muse song I've ever heard. By the way.
That does sound like Muse lyrics.
Very much. Monika lets out a long sigh.
Sorry if this poem seems a little different compared to how I usually write.
I mean, you just have to, in the gaps, you just have to add the...
Yeah. And then throw in some arpeggios.
Yeah, there you go. The bass guitar doing...
It's
bittersweet having to return to the club after so long.
Monika pauses as if looking for the right words to say.
But being here with you guys, I know everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Oh, no.
Everything will be okay.
Monika continues to repeat herself, looking more and more distressed each time. Monika, calm down, breathe. Monika closes her eyes and takes a deep breath.
I'm really sorry, guys. I lied when I said everything will be okay. Forgot how to breathe for a second. I'm just not the same girl I used to be ever since the accident.
It's okay, Monika. We all understand. It's probably been very rough for you. We're here for you, all of us.
Yuri gives Monika a warm smile, but she doesn't return the favor. Oh no!
No clip through the wall. I shouldn't have wore these roller skates.
She walks over to the desk in front of the room and sits down.
I hope I didn't say anything wrong.
Nah, you're fine, Yuri. She probably isn't used to being here, that's all. She's kind of a bitch.
Suddenly, Monika looks towards Sayori and snaps her fingers. Okay.
What is it, Monika?
Monika looks as if she expected something to happen, only to realize nothing happened anyway. Oh, no.
Okay.
No, it's fine, Sayori. Nothing to worry about.
Is she trying to, Thanos people?
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
Monika stands up and regains her composure.
Okay, everyone! I don't exactly have anything planned for today, so why don't you all fill me in on everything that's happened in the last few months?
I'll fill you in.
Sayori excitedly jumps up and raises her hand.
Oh, pick me! I want to go first! Alright, Sayori, what do you have to share?
Are you sure? Natsuki probably do it quicker.
Monika looks at Sayori curiously as she reflects on all her memories.
Ooh, Eric took me out for dinner one time at a fancy restaurant. That was nice.
I'm bored with this.
Oh, and this one time, Yuri accidentally dropped her book on Natsuki. It was so funny. And Natsuki got her revenge by putting frosting all over her nose.
She started giggling at that memory, making Monika laugh as well.
That sounds like something I would have liked to see. Anything else you'd like to share? Natsuki also stays with me now. She makes the best food in the world. I also love when all my friends come over. It's always fun when they're around. All except for you. Oh? Why is she staying with you?
Natsuki steps in front of Sayori and stops her from saying anything more.
I just decided that it was time for me to live on my own. Sayori is just... She's just helping me get used to it, that's all.
What?
Monika giggles.
All right, Natsuki. Didn't mean to get in your business. Just got a bit curious is all. Speaking of which, do you have anything you'd like to share?
Natsuki crosses her arms and begins to think for a moment.
Well, Yuri and I have been getting along better, isn't that right, Yuri?
Yes, we have. I enjoy hanging out with Natsuki quite a bit.
Natsuki pats Yuri on her back, startling her.
Yeah, we're pretty good buddies.
She smiles proudly while Yuri gives a more reserved smile.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad everyone's getting along better in the club. As president, you have no idea how happy it makes me to hear all this.
We all missed you, Monika. It must have gotten pretty boring in that hospital, huh?
If only someone could have visited
Right.
more than once.
If only you had better friends.
Yeah.
It wasn't so bad. They took good care of me there. I don't really remember much, though. I was out most of the time.
Right, of course. Well, I'm glad you're finally okay.
Yeah, everything is okay. So tell me, Sayori, how was your experience in taking charge of the literature club?
Well, I felt pretty nervous at first, but over time, it wasn't really bad.
That's great! I'm glad things went smoothly while I was gone.
I just wanted to do my best and prove that we don't need you at all.
And you did! Oh, that reminds me. I'm useless. Eric, I have something for you.
She hands you sheet music.
Some idiot gave me these, I don't remember.
What is it? Monika motions for me to follow her to the desk in front of the room and reaches for her bag.
Here you are, Eric. Read that to yourself.
I give Monika a confused stare before opening up the note.
I don't really know how to tell you this, but this is something I really need to tell you. I'm doing this to protect you. The other girls, they have problems.
No.
Serious problems. Especially Sayori. I know it seems like she's really happy and carefree right now, but I know her. She's just hiding it from you. Meet me in the club room tomorrow. We have some things we need to discuss.
Yeah.
What is this?
¿Qué es esto?
Monika? I really don't...
I know what you're going to say, Eric. Let's not discuss this now.
As I turn back around, I'm greeted with a strange sight.
Give it back to Sayori, I mean it. No way, it's too good.
Natsuki chases after Sayori, who has a half-eaten cookie in her mouth. Natsuki stops suddenly to catch her breath.
Fine then. No breakfast for you in the morning.
Sayori skids on the floor.
What?
She just jumped through the window?
Yes.
Ow! Oh crap, Sayori, are you okay?
Did she really fall out the window? Oh, okay.
Oh. It sounded like a
Yeah.
glass breaking.
Sayori crashed right into the closet, knocking over a box of colors and papers.
Oh no, my colors.
I rushed over to her. Not my green! Ah, geez, Sayori, you really are clumsy sometimes, aren't you? I mean, are you okay?
It's like bleeding out of her ears.
Yeah.
Such a goof.
Since she's sitting on the floor, I grab Sayori by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Get out of there, you goofball.
Hey.
Alright, Sayori, let me see.
But it hurts.
Oh, geez, Sayori, did you really have to go and crash into the closet like that? You wrecked all my manga. Whatever.
Jenga.
I'm sorry, Natsuki.
Hey, it's okay. I'm only kidding. Now, come on, let Eric take care of you.
Okay.
Sayori slowly lifts her hand from her head. I gently brush her hair to the side.
Giant gash.
Ow! Please be careful, Eric.
Sorry. Gah. Sure enough, the part of her head she hit was turning a deep red. Man, that's gonna swell up. Ugh,
She's
not
gonna be all
sexy at all.
ugly now.
Here, I came as quickly as I could.
Monika runs up to us and hands me an ice-cold bottle of apple juice.
Hit her with this. Finish the job.
Oh, perfect. I love apple juice.
Chug it in Sayori's face.
Here, Sayori. Take this. Sayori places the bottle of apple juice on her forehead.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens up the bottle and starts drinking from it.
This is piss.
Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead.
Ah, I forgot. Ha 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 ha.
What are you, fucking crazy?
Just hold tight, Sayori. It'll feel better soon.
Hey, Sayori. You can keep.
Sorori.
I don't know how to talk anymore. You can keep the cookie. I'm sorry I made you hate your head. I was going to.
Natsuki looks away from Sayori, as if to avoid feeling any more guilty about the whole situation. Sayori looks down at the cookie, now completely crumbled.
That's okay, Natsuki. I forgive you. Ow.
Let me make you some tea, Sayori. It's all I know how to do.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yuri. Your tea always makes me feel better.
A few minutes go by. We remain huddled around poor Sayori, making sure she's okay. Alright, how are you feeling now?
It still hurts.
Have you ever heard of bukkake?
I think the bump is going down, though.
Sayori lifts... There's never a good time to ask that! Sayori lifts the bottle from her head, only to quickly put it back.
Ow, maybe not. I'm still super clumsy, aren't I?
Just a bit, but that's what I like about you.
How can you like something like that?
I don't know. Makes you unique.
You're so silly, Eric.
Great. In my attempt to make her feel better, I probably made things worse.
Well, I love Sayori's carefree attitude.
Now she's going to try to steal her from me.
Sayori does what she thinks is right, and that's a very good quality to have. Aw, thanks, Monika.
Jeez, Monika's better at this stuff than me. Fuck. Even after being in a relationship for this long, I'm still terrible with girls. All 4 girls, including Sayori, start laughing at my expense. Yeah, go ahead and laugh.
It doesn't bother me.
Make fun of the only guy in the club.
It's okay, Eric. I love you for who you are. And you're great. Pat, pat. I'm feeling a little better now.
The bump on Sayori's head seemed to go down a little, but I think I'll keep an eye on her for the rest of the day.
Okay, everyone! Now that Sayori is feeling better, let's get things back in order. So I'd like for you all to write another poem. Write anything you feel like.
May I interject real quick?
No, you may not. Oh, sure, Yuri. Anything on your mind?
Well, I was thinking... maybe we could change it up a little bit.
You think we should try something other than poems?
I mean, I'm sorry if that's a terrible idea, but...
She just got back.
Yeah.
Taking over president duties. Let's do something else for a
Right.
change.
Well, I mean, it is a little weird. It's a literature club, and they only write poems.
Yeah.
There's other literature.
No, I agree. I like poems and all, but it gets hard to write so many so often. I want to try something else.
Well, alright. What do you suggest we do?
Rap battle. Well, we can do a group therapy session. That's not writing at all.
Group therapy? Are there any suggestions that don't suck ass? Is there any specific reason as to why we would need to have that?
Yuri's composure suddenly changes.
Well, of course, they say the best form of stress relief is talking it out with people you trust. I mean, I do trust you guys after all.
Oh, I get it. So it's a way for all of us to share our feelings with each other. I like that.
I've got a better idea. I've got this bottle of apple juice here. You can spin it.
I look at Monika, and judging by her expression, she does want to share a couple things.
Okay.
What could they possibly be? I mean, she was at the hospital for a good while. I guess that doesn't really stop her from wanting to share how she feels. Sounds... excuse me, great, sorry. I'm pretty sure things will turn out well now that you're here with us again.
You all flatter me too much. But alright, it's settled. We can have a group therapy session, I guess, tomorrow. Remember, this club is a safe space. You guys can share anything you feel like.
This'll go well.
Yay! I love being able to help my friends.
This should be a nice change of pace, too. Now I don't have to worry about sharing my terrible poems.
Just my deep-seated depression.
They weren't terrible, Eric.
Oh, they were. I know you're just saying that to be nice, Sayori. It's okay. Sayori comes up behind me and wraps her arms around me.
Yay, I'm the little spoon.
I think all of your poems are great because they're Eric poems.
Sayori showers me with kisses. I start to feel really hot. Oh, God. They can all see my front. Sayori.
Bring my boner blocker binder.
They're staring.
Ew, guys, stop.
Oof.
What?
Do I hear jealousy in those words?
Shut up, Yuri.
I look at Monika, who just seems to be staring blankly as if she's thinking about something.
Well, Natsuki, you mind if I walk you home?
Yeah, fine. Can we stop by the grocery store? I want to bake some brownies today.
Sweet!
Sure, let's go.
Natsuki and Yuri walk out together. Sayori hops down from my shoulders and takes a deep breath.
Whew, what a crazy day, huh, Monika?
I mean, not really.
It all started when you came back. That was fun. And then I wanted a cookie.
Let's recap.
But I hit my head like a dummy. It was pretty funny, wasn't it?
Previously.
Monika?
Did you say something?
She completely ignored her? Monika continues staring off into the distance, looking slightly upset about something.
Monika? What's wrong? Is everything okay?
Sayori walks over to Monika and grabs her hand, making her jump.
Just pokes her and she just falls perfectly
Yeah.
stiff.
It's as if she snapped out of her trance and does a dance. Monika grips Sayori's hand softly.
Yes, everything is fine, Sayori. I think you guys should be heading out now. It's getting a little late.
All right. We'll have a nice rest of the afternoon. Well, have a nice rest of the afternoon, Monika. Sayori lets go of Monika's hand and grabs mine. As I walk out, I notice Monika placing her face into her hands. Is she really going to be okay? Meh.
Ugh.
Later.
I'm gonna go get some.
She's sad.
Yeah. Poor Monika. I'm sure this is killing you inside.
This isn't realistic because I like Monika, and if
Too
she was
bad.
sentient, she would know that.
This isn't how the real Monika would act.
That's right.
Not my
Non-canon.
Monika. Not my Monty Mon.
It's Monty Muffin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, dear God.
Wow, today was actually great. I completely aced my tests today. I'm pretty sure I passed them all with flying colors. My green's back. Even looking around, it's easy to tell everyone is in a really good mood. Sayori walks up to me and wraps her arms around me.
Everyone's in a really good mood. Let's have a depressing therapy session.
Yes!
Hey, I'm so happy to see you today.
It's still poems, we're just not writing them down.
What? It's not poems, is it? It's,
Our deep-seated depression we're going to spell out to each other.
I guess, yeah. It's not like our poems rhymed anyway.
It's a really sunny day, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too, Sayori.
That's not what I asked.
Everyone seems to be having a good day. I hug Sayori back and walk with her to a desk.
Oh, I made something for you and Art today. Do you want to see?
Heart. Really? Let me see.
It's like a handprint. It's one of those handprint turkeys.
Yeah.
This is really
Happy
good.
Thanksgiving!
Sayori pulls out a cross stitch from her bag. The pattern is a yellow sun with a smiley face, surrounded by a neatly stitched blue background. The text stitched in black reads, "You are my sunshine." Ah, Sayori, this is plain adorable.
Like, I get it. It's like, oh, she's cutesy and acts young, but there's a limit to where it's like, okay, come on.
I love this.
Like, it's getting a little weird now.
Hey, I worked really hard on it, so I'm glad you like it.
I mean, she cross-stitched it.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, and one more thing. I wrote a special poem for you. Would you like to hear it?
Of course! Let's hear it.
You are the scum between my toes.
Sayori reaches into her bag and pulls out a sheet of paper. She clears her throat, and begins to read aloud.
For you. Every day was a struggle without you. I wish that you would finally notice me. Every day was a struggle with you. I thought you would be better off without me. I saw you be happy with them. I wished you would be happy with me. I saw you be kind to me. I wished you would be happy with them. Everything was so scary, and the rain clouds were pouring down heavily. Pitter-patter on my window. Pitter-patter on my head. Pitter-patter in my thoughts. Pitter-patter, let's get at her. I was going to drown in the rain clouds, but then you came by with your umbrella and picked me up. You wanted to help, and the umbrella was stronger than before. When I was with you, you showed me what real happiness was. You were the cinnamon on my bun, frosting on my cupcake, the bow in my hair. You were the lighthouse to my ship. Sometimes I still have little storms, like a flat tire on a car journey, but you always know how to cheer me up. You always know how to make me smile, just how you like me to. Because even when I was selfish, you still loved me, and I love you.
Yay! Sayori lets out a sigh and looks up at me. Wow, Sayori, that was so nice. I love it. I feel a tingly feeling inside my stomach.
Oh, God.
That poem. I gotta poop. I can't help but feel like I've succeeded to some degree.
All right, I fixed you. Time to break up with you.
To some degree. This poem right here. It's all about me. I saved her life. It was all me.
Little vain, aren't we?
I'm so glad you like it.
You're so vain, you probably think this poem's about you.
I can't stop smiling.
I'm too happy.
Suddenly, Monika comes up from behind me.
All right, enough of this shit.
Whoa, jeez, Monika, you came out of nowhere. Oh, you became my girlfriend.
I'm sorry, I really need to stop doing that.
I look around in confusion. Stop what exactly? Monika quickly comes to her senses.
Oh, that's right. I needed to talk to you, Eric. It's about your girlfriend, Sayori. You know her?
She's talking about this track team captain a lot.
No! I'm sure you're well aware of her problems.
I start squinting at Monika. What exactly is she getting at here?
I want you to know something. I really do care about Sayori, you know. I just think you can't help her, Eric. She's a lost cause and has been ever since she was diagnosed with depression.
Why does she think this will work?
Right? I don't know.
Seems like the wrong angle.
She's been like this her whole life, but it isn't your fault.
Yeah, your girlfriend's sad. You should leave her.
Just get rid of her. Let her kill herself. It's fine.
You being there for her is great and all, but it just hurts her more. She's in pain every time she's with you. I
grab Monika by her arms. She's obviously surprised by my sudden approach.
Fuck off!
What the hell is your problem, Monika? You think you know Sayori better than I do? I tighten my grip around her arms. My voice begins to crack from emotion.
Oh my god, is this going to end with you killing her?
I hope not.
Just like strangle her in the hallway.
I have known her longer than anybody else here. What makes you think you have the right to say these things about her? You don't know jack shit about Sayori, and you never will. I've been working my butt off trying to help her heal. I'll do anything for her.
Been working my butt off.
My grip loosens. She looks at me in complete shock. I saved her. I'm there for her every day.
I'm the best. You suck.
Victory celebration for me. I'm constantly worrying if she's feeling okay, and I'm constantly thinking about her. She talks to me, lets me know how she's feeling. She warms my heart with her smile and blesses my soul with her touch. Oh, I gotta write this down. It's a fire poem. I'm in love with her. I slowly let go of Monika. I'm sorry, Monika. I didn't mean to blow up at you like that. I know you've been gone a while. Maybe you just didn't know. Monika looks straight at me. She lets out a long sigh, sounding almost sad.
No, I should be the one apologizing, Eric. I never really realized how much you...
She stops suddenly, as if looking for the proper words to say.
I never realized how much you care for her. I guess I should stop trying to get into your business, huh? Maybe I should just stay out of it.
I didn't mean to get upset at you, but I think that would be best for the club and the friendship you and I have.
Yeah. I'm sorry I even brought this up. Can we forget this ever happened?
Sure, if you're feeling upset, though. That's what our group therapy session is for. We're still friends here, aren't we? She perks up.
Right. We should get that started.
Monika opens the door into the club room, and I follow. Monika and I arrange 5 desks in a small circle, with just enough space for all of us to fit in each one.
I wonder how long it'll be before she tries to kill them all again.
I
Because
don't
she
know.
definitely wrecked that car on purpose.
Probably not long.
Yeah.
Yuri serves some saffron tea in small cups and places them nicely on the desk. Natsuki places 2 small cookies right next to the teacups.
These really are a lot of two-dimensional characters.
Sayori grabs some tissue boxes and places them on the desk as well.
You know, just in case we get a little sad. Or the other direction.
We all sit down and make ourselves comfortable. So, who would like to go first? Sayori's hand shoots up, nearly spilling her tea all over Yuri.
I want to go. There's so many things I want to share. I'm like the most depressed.
Sayori, please be careful.
Oh, sorry, Yuri.
That's okay. What did you want to talk to us about?
Oh, well, living with Natsuki's so fun. It's like having a sleepover every night. Oh, stop it, Sayori. You and I both know you're only in it for the free food.
Except for the nights that I don't sleep there.
Of course not. It's fun even with without all of your delicious cooking. This past weekend was great too. Eric and I had the best time at the beach. It was so fun. I kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah, and he
Cried like a little bitch for a while.
Sayori starts explaining the smaller details of her weekend, talking about how excited she is to see all of her friends every day and how happy she is with me. Maybe I shouldn't be so worried. Maybe she is starting to get better. I mean, that's what her poem was telling you.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you gotta believe her a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, the other poem, she said that, like, she just told you that she was still depressed.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not just going to go away magically.
No.
But you can't just be like, oh, she's fine now.
No, definitely
worries.
not. But, I mean, like, It seems like she's getting better, though.
Right.
And of course, I'm happy Monika is back. The club really wasn't the same without you.
Ah, thanks, Sayori. I knew you kept the club in order while I was gone. You'll always be my trusty vice president beneath me.
Sayori blushes, clearly flattered by receiving a compliment from a girl she looks up to.
Thanks, Monika. That means so much to me. Who wants to go next?
Nobody does, because
We're done for the
it's the end of
day,
the
for the
episode.
week.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll delve into this group therapy session more, I guess.
I mean, it's supposed to group therapy. She's just like, this is all the great stuff that's happened. Is anyone going to be like, my life sucks?
Yeah. They've already done that while Monika
just
was
not
gone.
in front of Monika, yeah. Unless Monika's actually going to open up.
Probably.
She's going to spill the beans!
I don't know. We're not.
My beans!
We're not even close to being done.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
But this episode is, so we will see you guys next time.
Yeah. Or tomorrow. Or, like, right now. Because this video will lead into another video. Just keep watching and we'll be right there to talk to you some more.
Yeah.
We're
Let's have
always
our own
here for
group
you.
therapy session.
Yeah. Feel better about your own lives by watching our terrible ones.
Hooray!